Well, let me tell you something, folks. If you thought paying $80 for Mario Kart World was going to be a little bit sketchy, well, I have some bad news for you today. And one that I honestly was not expecting, but at the same time, also, Microsoft just released an update to GameStop because for some reason they can't tell us themselves, I guess. But GameStop told us that they received an update from Microsoft saying that we're going to update all our prices, being the consoles. Keep in mind that the Switch 2 has not increased its pricing, but the Xbox Series X was received a huge price jump. So originally $500 is now going to $600. The as well as the Series S. The Series S was originally $300. Now I believe it's going to be 370 something around that. You'll see the picture right here as I'm talking about the prices. All the controllers, whatnot, they're all getting a price bump, and I didn't have a problem with World being $80 only because of the fact that I just bought the bundle, being it was only like $30 cheaper. But this, man, this is a hard pill to swallow. Okay, now this is coming from somebody that used to, well, I say used, but I still own it, but I don't use it. But I used to own a Series S. I only did it to play Halo on it, and for Sonic games being up frames to 60 frames. At the time, it was kind of a dumb investment because well, one, I didn't know the investments of PC gaming, the parts, and I think they were in low stock anyway. So I just bought an Xbox because why not? But in hindsight, that was a pretty bad purchase. Because I after I played all the Halo games, I did not use the damn thing. It's a literal dust collector somewhere in my attic. But yeah, that's getting a price bump, and honestly, that's kind of hilarious because the Series S, in many ways, is lacking, and because of the fact that it's less powerful than the Series X, there's a lot of limitations to it. So for that to get a price bump is really, really funny and not worth it. Do not waste your money on it. And now going on to the Series X and whatnot, I don't know how you justify this. For one, Microsoft is now just releasing their games on the PS5 now, and as they have been doing all this time on PC. Beforehand, they don't really give you much of a reason to buy an Xbox, and this is only gonna make things even worse for them. I really don't. I guess you could say the tariffs. I guess you could say Nintendo started the whole thing. I guess you can say that their timing was kind of impeccable, and it was really tariffs the whole time. Who's to say, really? The point is that they just kind of increase the whole price, and you could bet your ass that Sony's next. They said that they're gonna be focusing on because they had a lot of production being stalled and whatnot. So they're that's what they're using to countermeasure the tariffs and whatnot. But bro, I'm willing to bet in just a couple of days, or hell, maybe even the next day, that their prices will get increased. That $700 PS5 Pro will probably get a bump to $800, and games will also be $80. Now, the thing about with Sony is you can make the argument that they're limited time exclusives before they go to PC. So obviously there's some work to it. So I can understand that point of $80 being, I guess, justifiable for the PS5 for Switch games, but Xbox, I'm sorry to say, I'm not in no console war or nothing like that. I have nothing against Xbox or Microsoft or Xbox players, but they have nothing. They have no incentive to get you to get an Xbox. All their games go to PC. They're just Forza just came out on the PS5 not too long ago, and many more of their first party games following will come later at some point. The moment Halo comes out, I think it's over for them. Financially, maybe not, but oh man, this is kind of this is such a weird thing to look at. They're not in any, it's not good for them. I don't understand what caused them to do this, but I guess you can say it was the tariffs. I don't see the point of getting an X, especially when you have a PC. You could just use Game Pass on the PC. to just play your games there. And again, if you already have an Xbox and you don't like the idea that you're gonna have to be paying $80 for new games, you could just use Game Pass, since Game Pass was the only one of their services that isn't getting a price bump. At least that's what they say. Who knows what'll come down later down the line? But wow, it is really crazy to think that now the Switch 2, if people really thought about the price being a little bit like high, this will probably be the lowest again, considering how, now the Series X is $600. The PS5, the regular one, I could see it being back to $500, if not $600. Who knows? And the Pro, Jesus Christ, who's like that thing wasn't already worth it from the start. You can make the argument that it could be, but to me, no. $700, no disc drive, no kickstand, no nothing. That would have already cost you $800 right there plus tax. Now $800. Now all that stuff you have to buy also goes now to $900, and with tax, you're almost paying $1K. Oh my God, I really don't. I'm kind of scared to know what the future has in store for these consoles. And keep in mind, when the next generation comes, when the PS6, the Xbox whatever, if Xbox is even gonna bother doing a console, let's keep it in fact, the PC games, newer games will probably will be $7.99 on their storefront. It's only a matter of time. Like, we've already accepted that $70 was the standard price. So did Steam, and oh God, man. Are we gonna go to another crash, a video game crash, like how it happened in the 90s? Who's to say? Maybe not, but man, it's gonna be a rough time. I just have a feeling it's gonna be a rough time. And like I said, the fact that these companies don't even have the balls to tell us this themselves, they're just giving all their information to GameStop. Like it's almost like they're scared to get any feedback from themselves. It's like, Nintendo has given their information, their pricing to GameStop. Same with Microsoft. Who's to say Sony will as well? Like, it's just, it's really not a good look for them. Like, it's almost like they're afraid of what us consumers will say. And yeah, you bet your ass you're afraid if you're gonna go to GameStop of all people. It honestly is just. It's really not good on them, and honestly, it's just really a rough time to, like, if you're someone that like wants to get into like gaming whatnot, or like you want to get like a PS5 or a PC, get them now ASAP, because I'm pretty sure these prices for the Xbox are now in effect. Like they're already like the increase just happened. They announced it and it's already here. There's no like, oh, we're gonna do this on this day. No, it's already happening right now, as the list already said. So yeah, if you want to invest in a PC, get those parts now if you can. I'm pretty sure there's still like GPU shortages right now, maybe CPU short. Like I don't know what's going on. I haven't been checking the PC market as of late. I think my PC's in a good position right now as it is, made for the next 5 years or whatnot, but. Yeah, it's really not going to be good going forward with these prices, man. Like I said, I don't know who's to blame here. It could be Nintendo, it could just be the tariffs, or it just be impeccable timing. I'm pretty sure my bets are on the tariffs, and Nintendo just had impeccable timing that really just kind of, unironically, probably given them, like, I guess, like, the fault. And oh man, I just don't know anymore, man. It's honestly a shock, because really I just feel sorry for Microsoft at this point. Like it's already, like, to me it's already well known that they've given up. Many others already know that they've given up ever since, like, the whole, like, oh, we want to share our games with other people, and then giving their games to Sony. Now it's like, and now this, it's like, if you're not gonna give people that much reason to buy an Xbox now with these price increases, yeah, I don't think it's definitely gonna get worse from there. This is Beaster Galaxy signing off. Have a good one.